Oh boy, that was way too close of an angle. We never got that one. That's too bad. Mom, we missed you on that one, as it turns out. Not for lack of trying. Here's Uncle Brad.
Just that way, Brad. Don't try to do it any harder.
Not a good shot, we think.
No.
Way right?
It was right.
It's landed right here in front of us.
Did it hit this tree?
Yeah, it hit the tree branches right here and dropped.
I think, okay.
July 1st, 1991, Lake Almanor Country Club. Cindy Wittenberg, 140 yards from the second green. Lines up with a 5-wood. Here's a swing that's made her famous. She dresses the ball. Sounded good. Can we pick it up? Can't pick it up. Here she is. Ironically, she would never play out here sneaking on in the past, but now that we have a camera rolling and it's recorded for posterity to say.
Yeah, there you go, Brad. Nice shot. Okay, here's Steve, Lake Almanor, 1991, July 1st, and he's swinging. Oh,
And
good
it's,
swing, Steve.
fading in nicely. Just a little draw right into the
Yeah.
pin. Oh, it's in the cup.
In the cup?
12 feet from the cup.
12 feet from the cup. Wow.
That was a little sweet spot, actually. Today's date is July 3rd, 1991. As I try to focus this in, I won't even worry about it. Good swing. Good swing. You'll be able to see your swing path, position the clubs in. What I ask you to do is hit a few draws. Now you can look at these divots on the ground. You'll see there's a little bit versus the club outside in. As you go to your longer clubs, what'll happen is with that outside in path, you either hit a pull hook or you'll hit a slice. Ball's played out of 2 parallel lines in a right angle. That's a pretty straight shot. That's identical to where you're aiming. That was good. You'll see your ball position or club head position, get ready to hit. Where you position the ball in your stance is a preference based on the impact zone and whether the club's coming through or not. Great looking golf swing. I mean, that's pretty. That could be scratch golfer right there. All right, Steve, I'm serious. That's good. That's solid. The only thing he has to do is quit his job. Yeah, if you hit golf balls, they'll tell you it takes 2 to 5 years to become a championship golfer. Get over in front of it. Hands in front, Lloyd, on the way down. Okay, Steve. Target is, looks like the white stake area. This is an 8-iron. Everybody should have an 8-iron in their hands. That's it. Okay, 3 paths the club can travel down the line, outside in, inside out. Steve looks like he's a hooker. When you swing, you can check out your swing paths, whether they're where you want them. Again, that's a good shot. Good full follow through. Ball position's back in your stance a little bit. That's just a comment. Whether it's a preference or not, strictly up to you. Alright, if I try to stay perpendicular, you can see how far back that ball's in your stance. Hands are ahead at address. Good swing, good follow through, good form. Good leg action. Alright, we'll pick on Lloyd down here. Lloyd releases too early in the hitting zone. Go ahead, I'm going to comment for the tapes all. As you swing, the right hand wants to pass the left. You haven't kept the hands in front.
I think it was the wrong place.
Alright. We're working on taking divots. We're having the weight on the left side. Now the difference between Lloyd's ball position and Steve's is quite a bit. Yeah, more than that even. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, now you want to be on your left side on the way down. You want to watch your leg action. You want to set an angle. That was pretty good. Sounded like you hit it.
That was all right. No, David took us all right.
Okay. Yeah, that 8-iron looked pretty far forward. We want it back in our stance. So we go play today. One thing we'll look for is your ball position with your short irons. All right, hit a fat again. Again, your hands release early. Let me get on the other side and take a look. Delaying the hit, setting that V. Now take it back and show me what I mean by setting the V. Now come on down a little ways. Come on down just a little way. Yeah, now come on down some more. Pull it in there. Now right there is where we're trying to get. Now your weight should be over on your left. That's it. Now fire the hands through hard from there. Right on through. Don't have to hit it. Now turn it over. Go on, turn it over. Bam, like that. That's it. That's what we want to happen. Because I understand it all. It's my mechanics that won't behave. Ball's back further in your stance. There you go. That's it. Now what iron you got?
8.
All right. Hit it like an 8-iron. How far does your 8-iron go, Lloyd?
About 110.
Okay.
115 maybe.
You got any idea, Steve, how far yours goes?
Yeah, 130 to 140 or so.
All right. Good swing, Brad. Okay, Lloyd's still hitting the ball fat. Stay on the left side, Lloyd. That should eliminate the fat. Should quit hitting behind it. That was a little fat too by Brad. Yeah, now. Go back to your right, now go to your left. You're not moving to your right on your backswing, so you're staying on your left. Go to your right on your backswing, then go back to your left. So it's start out there, go to your right, now go to your left hard. Boom, that's it. Now put a ball down and try that. Hands lead the club head into the ball. Okay, we got Betsy King here. I'm trying to show you impact, what she looks like. Hips turn, rear foot's off the ground. As she goes through the shot, you can see full extension through. Okay, your center of gravity is your spine. All right. Now, if I looked at Lloyd's grip, we'll pick on him for a minute. Go ahead, you guys can talk. We'll hear him over here. His right hand's set up for a scoop. See his grip? See how his right hand's underneath? This looks like it's getting ready to scoop the ball in the air. She needs to be up and over more. Left hand should go over the other way too. There you go. Yeah, he knew what I was talking about exactly. Now, from there, the hands lead. So you got to go to your right on your backswing. Now go to your left on the way down. Go hard. Yeah, hard. Hit it. All right. In golf, you do not need a backswing. You ready for that one, guys? There. All right, you got through it. The idea of the backswing is to put you in a proper position to come down to it. Okay. Yeah, you got a darn good looking swing. Now I'm going to focus in on, just to give you a comment on what Steve has a characteristic with his head. And he won't change just for the camera. You'll see it right there. That ball went to the right. You'll see your head move quite a bit during that swing.
I just wanted to have a shank on film so I knew what I was doing there.
Yeah. I think that shank's caused by, it seems like you almost reverse pivot at the top of your backswing. Brad, you're so strong. If you ever figure out how to hit the hands in the hitting zone properly, you look like you're ready just to hit it 300 yards. Up, where am I aimed? Sorry guys, I had the camera on, so you have a free intermission there. Okay, we got Lloyd down there. There's the head turning. There's the shank. Okay, you're swinging around your right side. Pick your right foot up one time, Steve.
Start like this?
You got it, buddy. That's how the game's played. Weight's on the inside. There you go. Now you hooked it. So your hands turned over too early. Ball went a little right, a little earlier hand action. Move it forward a little more, it'll turn over quicker. And I think you're starting to find out why the pros play the ball forward a little more. Steve swings around his right side. All right, we've changed to the 6 irons. Ball position should change slightly. Still should have a target. Still should have a target line. You want to be aware of your sternum, center of gravity. Okay, it looks like you reverse pivot, Steve, on your swing, where you got a lot of weight on the backside on the way down. That's why that ball jumps off to the right. Again, the drill would be a weight over on the left.
I get my weight back over, huh?
Yeah, you're not getting it back over. You're swinging around your right. Lloyd, your right hand looks like it's too far under. Yeah.
Why is that so hard to do, eh?
Again, it's just habit, and like I was trying to show you with my one arm swing, the natural tendency for the body is to help the shot. Having any fun, Steve?
Turn like that.
Okay. Now get over on the left, Lloyd. Hands lead the club. Brad's not, again, well, Brad's over here looking, I think he's, if we ever need to cultivate it, we know who to call.
Just stand here and practice their sand shots, eh?
Okay, generally speaking, the 6 iron is usually where most people break off and then they start having a little variation in their pattern. They can hit it good to about the 6 because of the shorter clubs. And then all of a sudden they get to the 4 or the 5 or the 3 iron and they get a variation. That's a great setup. Good. Yeah, what causes a golfer to hit a fat has to do with where the center of gravity is during the swing, whether you've transferred over to the left, whether the hands lead the downswing, whether you've pulled into the shot. And when you watch this, Steve, and you watch your head, it turns. We'll do it again. I have faith that you won't change. Good, Lloyd. I saw that one.
Oh, that one, good. I'm glad you saw
Yeah.
that one.
Might even got a piece of it on the tape because I was trying to get Steve's head. Again, if there's a way, something's got to be done. The camera's more sensitive than mine. Again, your head turned over and underneath again. See, it's like you do this. Your temporal lights, no, there it is. I was going
I
to say
got a little battery flashing on
the,
there.
no, there it is. It's working. Go ahead. It's working now. I got it. All right, try it again. Pretty good shoulder move. Did you hit that all right? You get it over? I was watching yours. All right, you come look at this swing. Okay, we're down to the drivers. We've talked about preferences, swing planes. Where'd that go? I didn't watch it.
That one left.
Left? Nice shot, Lloyd. Okay, came up on it. Look at your front foot. It was up in the air, back on your heel. So little things like that are telltale signs of why, what happened, where, and when. Again, you look good over the ball, Steve. Good shot. Good shot. Only thing I might comment is the tempo's a little quick. Okay, Brad, knock the tee out. Stay with the shot long enough to knock the tee out. Okay, we got a blinking red light. I'll let you know your battery's going. Okay, up at the top, it looked like there was a little loop to the outside. You know how I mentioned earlier? Rather than, yeah, like that. And that's what caused the ball to jump off to the right. Okay, Lloyd. What are you talking about?
Too much elevation with my 3 wood.
Okay. Comes on and shuts off. That's all right. It's working now. Let's see if it shuts off on me. It's all right. Temporary flick. Maybe I had my... All right. Now again, your back looks, just to show you when you look at this, your back looks a little upright. You might want to bend it a little more sometime, but that's just subtle little things to work on. Or a little more pressure in the legs. Bend your knees a little more. There. Now stay in that position when you swing. Okay, again, there's a loop to the outside, and the club is open. So you stay in the swing. Now that's a loop to the outside there in that rehearsal swing. Okay, Steve looks good again. Now you look solid. Boy, you look like you're getting ready to hit this ball for some reason. 3 positions the club can be in: impact, square, open, and close. Hook it. Got it. There you go, Lloyd. Now that was a good, solid turn through the... Yeah, you didn't drop kick that one or anything.
Yeah.
Hope I got that on camera. I hope they had this thing pointed somewhere in the right direction.
As long as you got the audio.
That's all. We got everybody seeing it. So again, timing of the turn, full shoulder turn, left shoulder under, and right shoulder comes under. That's it. A little high. So again, you the golfer control the height golf ball travels at. You're playing number one, you want to make sure you keep it to the left side of the golf course. Anywhere on the left side, you lay one. Yeah, he's worked his way back into it. Okay, a little high. Now again, you the golfer control the height the club travels. It's because you're going underneath it. Consciously try to keep the club up off the ground. The wood clubs are different than the iron clubs. Center of gravity in golf, we can use the sternum, the spine, the tailbone, something where you get a center over the ball. Hit an equator. I know you've heard that before, Lloyd. Okay, you'll see that swing. The ball went way right. You pulled out of the hit. Swing back, keep your elbow in. Now, down. There. That was in plane right there. That was good. There was no loop. What I mean by in plane is there's a swing plane in golf, an angle through like so that you want to stay in. If you break to the outside of it, that was in plane. Good shot. Sometimes you get over on the outside of it. Lloyd stays inside pretty good. Up a little high. Now again, you're leaning back a little bit towards me.
I felt like I turned on that one pretty good though.
Nah, hit behind it still. He likes the wood, huh? Try a 3-wood for a while. Same thing.
My shoulders seem to be right with you.
Everything looks fine from back here so far.
So that's what I'm concentrating on. Is
All right, knees bent. Good flex in the legs now. Good flex. There you go. That's what we're after. Now good shoulder turn on the way back. Yeah, you just hit it high is all. See, I think you can hit the ball lower.
nothing to this game, huh?
You mean you don't do that all the time?
You'll take that high ball, won't you, Dad?
Good, Steve. Good. Now again, your swing's a little bit outside again. Outside in, and you hit it off the toe of the club. Now, take and close everything up. Remember how we talked about closing it? There's a drill. Try to hit one with a closed stance. See, the ball's going to the right. Yeah, you got it. Now, turn your body towards me a little bit. There. Now, roll over on the way down. Knock the tee out.
You're gonna kibitz, huh?
All right, now knock the tee out. So you missed the tee? Try it again.
Fish. Maybe you can line him up.
So we're going to close it. Now that's an extreme close. Don't close it quite. There you go. All right, now roll over on the way down, hit a hook. Knock the tee out. Yeah, we got that one. Again, it's just a drill to show you how the shoulders and things work. There. Now, isn't that goofy? But that's how you correct it. Now again, when you watch your swing plane, the position your club's in during the swing, you did a pretty darn good job, obviously, keeping it where you want it. So you're going to say, am I going to play golf like that? Well, I've always been result-oriented. See, I'd rather see you stand crazy and hit the ball good than stand right and hit the ball sideways, correctly and hit the ball sideways. So it's just, and that's what Trevino's done. Good, Lloyd, I got that one too. You were through that one.
The shoulders are open. That's right where you hit it.
Ah, we're filming. We're still filming. You gotta hold your fire, Aaron, I can tell you that.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Now again, all I'm trying to do is get you to close up, turn over. Yeah, see that shot? So it's a way to get on the golf course when you have the problem that you're having and find a Band-Aid to get you through the round. Okay, this is just to show Steve his golf
You're
swing.
saying actually on the course, if you're pushing everything to do that, just as a way to...
Would you rather hit the ball towards where you want to go, or would you rather go chase it down the right side? I'll leave it up to you. It's one of your options, I'm saying, to get the ball airborne. Again, that ball's pretty far forward, but yeah. Yeah, now you didn't hit any wedges like that today. See, that's all what it took to get you on number 5, number 8, number 9. Okay, we've talked about it. These guys did a pretty good job. You all hit good shots. Every one of you hit great shots today. Steve rose to the occasion. The competitiveness came out. All right, I'm done with your side. Thanks, Aaron. Now again, you're just getting your hands through where before your hands were locked out. Your swing tempo, if I had one thing to say, probably is just a fraction of a second slower. Allows things to work. Where'd he go? All right. And there's no charge for this camera work. It's a beauty. I'm used to my camera. I think I just did a close-up on the lake. All right, I got through it. There you go. That was the shot I kept waiting for all day. Little wedge, little 9-iron. You know how many times you had that shot today after you crunched your driver? That was Brad I'm talking to. Now you know how many times you never finished your golf swing like that today? No charge for the sunburn either. It was free.
I might have one, huh?
You look like you got a little sun today, Lloyd.
I'd be surprised.
Okay, you guys will be back at 8 o'clock. You get to do it all over again for a week straight. See how it works in the golf school?
4 days, huh?
It'll make a thinker out of you. Okay, little quick. What happens there is the club head passes the hands in the hitting zone. Steve played a pretty solid round. He's got to be pleased with the way he salvaged that day. Yeah, you're getting your hands through. You tell me what the difference was. Swing looks the same.
Well, I didn't have trouble until I got down to my 6 and 5 iron the first time around.
Okay. I put this on tape and summarized it a little bit. Little bit of loop at the top. Not bad, Brad. Not bad. Little bit came over the top. Very cognizant of the position. In other words, the club comes back in plane, it goes down in plane. It doesn't loop. Steve needs just to program in closing the club face at certain times. The drives he missed were to the right. If I had one comment to make about why he missed the drives to the right, it'd be because the ball was so far back in your stance, the club didn't have a chance to close. This is going to shut off in a minute. Lloyd needs to finish his golf swing every time he plays golf, even if he cold tops in, misses every shot for a week. Like that.
Like that.
Like that. Finish your golf swing. You don't know how many times today I didn't see that rear foot up. And again, it was just kind of like I told you, a wussy swing, and it'd stop right there. Your battery's blinking. You're going to time this perfect.
Well, unfortunately, I don't feel that.
I know, but that's what we need to do. But we need, rather than feel it, you need to check it. Look at your finish. When you finish and miss a shot, that's the idea of checking your finish. That's why a golf pro wants to hold their finish. Because you usually can feel your balance. So you're in balance right now.
I also had a 2-4 forward, I think, by 9.
Okay.
It's further back now.
Yeah, that was one of the comments I made, ball position. So when you guys play with them the rest of the week, look at that swing. Now, you didn't hit any 9-irons like that today. That's what I was expecting when I told him to hit the 5-iron, then hit the 9-iron on the green from 100 yards.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, I got this swing that doesn't finish. But you hit a great shot on 8. You knocked it right on the green on 8, you parred. And 9, look at the 5 you made after that dub tee shot. What a 5. I mean, you hit the ball 50 yards, and you made a 5 from the bottom of the hill.
That was a good 4 from there, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's because I was mad at you, that's why.
I was yelling at you. I'm not afraid to yell at you. All right, how do you shut this thing off? We'll just shut it off.
Just hit the red button there.
I did hit the red button. It's still blinking. 3, go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bunny. Happy birthday to you.
It's Uncle Steve. Look.
Okay, the kids are getting one more chance here to do it right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Granny. Happy birthday to you. And many more on Channel 4. And Scooby-Doo on Channel 2. And G.I. Joe. We love you, Granny. We hope you have a good birthday, Granny.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
Ta-da!
Okay, now push the button again, buddy.
You said
Jane, what would you like to say to Mom for her birthday?
we love you.
Happy birthday, Mom, and Would you please start over?
That's okay. This is good. This is a
This is
real life.
at Lake Almanor. No, you may not. You may be quiet right now. Mom, actually, I do have something to say, Mom. And I think as I get older and my kids get older, I have more appreciation for what you did as a mom than ever before. And probably you would have liked to have heard this when you were 30 or 35 instead of 60, because I'd probably like to hear it now. But anyway, I appreciate you very much and I love you. Happy birthday.
Hank, would you like to add anything to that?
Gosh, yes. I feel very fortunate that you're my mother-in-law. Oh, this is really hard. And I'm looking forward to moving up so I can get to know you better and learn some more of your wonderful recipes. Happy birthday.
I want to do it.
Brad.
Say something?
Yeah.
It is my stated goal in life to beat you in golf still, regardless of the fact that it's your 60th birthday, and it still fries me that I can't sometimes. But nevertheless, we wish we could be up here on your birthday. Happy birthday, many more.
Kristen, would you like to say something?
Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hey, Chopper, you want to say something?
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Say something nice, honey.
I love you, Granny. It's a wonderful day in bed. I'm scared.
Okay, it's your turn, Eric.
Happy birthday, Granny.
Scotty, would you like to say something to Granny for her birthday? Say something nice, bud.
Hi, Granny. You're an official Granny.
You're an official granny?
It's okay.
What would you like to say, Jeff?
Who's got the nosebleed? Happy birthday, Granny. I love you.
Very nice.
Now should be, there it is. Since you gave, what would you like to say?
Well, two things, and I'm going to play off of both what Jane and Brad said. First of all, after 4 holes today, I didn't let on, but I was really very nervous because you were up by 1 after 4 holes, and that didn't set real well with me. I was glad to see you get a double bogey on the 5th hole, I think it was, and I really feel bad for feeling good that you got the double bogey, but I did feel good about it. And the other thing, on a more serious note, is having these little choppers here, a bunch of them this weekend, but even our 2, gives us a whole much better appreciation for all the things you did for us over all those years. All those thousands of sandwiches you wrapped in wax paper. How do you do that? The way you pull that wax paper. Nobody knows how you do that, but you did a great job with that. Anyhow,
I know how
really
now.
appreciate it. You know how that's good. Anyhow, we love you very, very much, Mom. Thank you for all you did for us. And happy birthday. Scott wants to say one more thing, Granny.
Happy birthday, Granny. You're a very, very official Granny. Ta-ta for now. TGFN.
You want to say something, Kristen?
Yeah. I would like to. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Granny. Happy birthday to you.
And Eric, what do you want to say?
Lors. Happy birthday, Granny. I hope you enjoy your birthday.
Well, that's special. Jeff?
On my back.
What do you want to say, Jeff?
Nothing. I didn't want to say anything.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Hey, did you realize the Grateful Dead is going to be at the Shoreline Theater this weekend?
Cool. Other than water, what's the most important beverage? Mother's milk.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, dear mother.
Oh, Mama!
3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Great idea, but you won't chicken out when it comes down to it.
We get everybody else on this thing is like, oh, happy birthday, Mom. And then we come on like, oh, reckless abandonment.
We're a little bit of having fun.
Mom, you're the greatest, Mom. You're the greatest mom in the world. I love it when you put those ding-dongs on my lunch for the first 12 years of my life. No wonder I have all these cavities.
And for those other 4 years when I continued to steal him out of his lunch, I appreciate that too. He didn't know where they went, he just thought that I told him the family was having budgetary problems.
Yeah.
He didn't understand.
Yeah. And I remember coming home at lunch during going to Baldwin and come home at lunch and you'd be ironing, watching Watergate. It was a lot of years ago. You must have been, about 40 then, huh?
Yeah, that's just about the age that Steve looked in his video.
Well, we're all getting older, aren't we? But anyway, 60's not too bad. Look at the bright side. You can probably shoot your golf score now. I mean, you can probably shoot your golf age now. I mean, the way you've been playing.
You're dying. You're dying. Come on.
I'm down.
You're dying. Where's your script?
I get respect.
Where's your script?
Oh yeah, where is it? Okay.
Stop.
Stop it now.
Rewind it or something.
Do something to get it off.
Came from it. There was a hole behind my bed that I might have denied.
I'm like, Steve, you were wrestling the hallway once, and someone put a heel through the wall.
I put a heel through. I did a flip on my bed. I stood on my bed, bounced, and flipped over, and I was too close to the wall. My heel came over, and
we put a few holes in the wall.
But if Dad had ever been in construction, he would have pulled out a putty knife and painted over it and been done with.
Being as a stockbroker was like, I'm making production.
Yeah, it was like, oh, how was it gonna fall over? It's like now that I understand what the house is made of, it's like, let's knock it on the rest of the wall, Dad. We can do something new with it.
Just hang a picture over it or something. So we did in college. Strats came up one night, and McCann Strats were wrestling, and just shot with boom. They put a butt-sized hole in the wall. But it was like down here like this. We just hung a picture over it.
The landlord came over that day.
Landlord came over, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about
a 65 plus and a 45. I did 96.
Yeah. Well, how are we gonna lead into this though?
You only have 36 more years till you reach that mark. Yeah, if you want.
I always say,
we wanted to recount some of our childhood.
I would say, Mom, I just want to say you taught me many, many things growing up, like making my bed, and
no, what was it? Make your bed every day, brush your teeth at night.
What else did you teach me? No, I'll say, Mom, you taught me many things growing up, many things that I mean, you know the story well, the time when you made me eat meatloaf, and I wouldn't eat meatloaf, and I went and packed my bags, and ran away, walking through the orchard.
This is perfect. You ready to go?
Alright.
Which was what?
I don't know, is speeding tickets making?
Yeah, the speeding ticket. I don't know. I don't know if that applies quite as well, but.
How about, Mom, you're always sympathetic even when, tell a story or something.
Wait.
Okay, why don't you stay out there for a minute?
I have nothing to say yet.
Are you on? Oh. Hi again, Mom. It's Tom, your youngest son. Well, I guess I can take the sunglasses off. Anyway, I just want to say, you taught me a lot as a kid, and I appreciate everything you taught me because it has made me a better person in life. It really has, hasn't it? One thing you didn't teach me as a kid, or one thing you tried to teach me as a kid that I never did quite adapt, and that was meatloaf. I just never could eat the meatloaf, except for that strip of bacon on top. I like that part, but the time I ran away from home and I wouldn't eat meatloaf, and I had to drag my suitcase across the orchard, and Dad came home and gave it to me, and you were crying, and Steve and Paul and Jane acted like the Simpsons, and yes. Should we get serious for a moment, or what? Should we get serious for a moment?
Among other things, I'd like to thank you for the hereditary portion of the nose in the family. Yes, I don't know where that came from.
That's the crooked part of it.
That's it right there. Yeah, I want to thank you for that. And about 5,386 lunches between the two of us.
I like those ding-dongs especially, Mom.
Cool. Thanks.
Then what happened?
They didn't thank
Where did the conversation go? So
I'm gonna think what to
we're
say.
talking like having a conversation. Just say like, Mom was great, Mom was this and that and stuff. Okay, ready? Mom, wasn't Mom one of the best mothers you could possibly have?
She was incredible. She did everything. From the moment she got up till the time she went to bed, she was there for us, non-stop. I mean, it was just unbelievable. The Altar Guild, the thrift shop, she worked for 10 years, retired from the Bank of America, you know, some high level, I think she was like senior vice president at one point. Until they found out she was a mom, and then I think she got moved back down a little bit in purchasing. But other than that, she went on and on, community support. She made our beds every day, she backed us lunch. Is there anything you wanted to say about this?
She was an author guild. She did all those things you just said. She was a great mother. I mean, I just can't believe it. I mean, I wish I could tell her this. You know,
Did I take all your script?
Yeah, you did, matter of fact.
Okay. Well, actually, you'd like to tell her
Take
this.
fight. Oh, get out of here.
Anyway, we just had one last thing that we wanted to say.
Oh, yeah.
We love you very much,
We love you, Mommy.
and we want to thank you for your 60 hard years of work, minus whatever it was before we showed up.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mom. And,
Happy birthday.
you know, it's the next decade's going to be probably better because your golf scores will be going down, so that's going to be good for you. No, but we love you, and we wish we could be there to celebrate this birthday with you. I know this gets kind of silly, but in all seriousness, we miss you.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not.
Surely you can't be serious.
I'll see you when you get home.
Bye.
So long. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to